Hey, welcome to Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. It's a frigid morning in January up here in Pennsylvania, but the Allentown RV Show is today and it's indoors, so let's go see what they have to offer. So we made it. You can see they do have some set up outside, and then there's the main building we'll go into. Okay, so we're inside. It's $8 to get in, only cash, so you can't use cards. So we'll check out what they have here. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Allentown RV Show. First of all, it's a really small show. So you get to get a little more intimate with the folks that are there, get your answers, because there's not thousands of people running through there. So that's the advantage. The disadvantage is every unit you may want to look at, probably not going to be there. I did manage to take a quick look at 8 units that I want to talk about. So the first one is the PrimeTime Avenger LT 17RK. So this is their 17-foot box with a rear kitchen. And these caught my eye at the Harrisburg show last year. And this particular model is the typical couples camper design. So here it is. I'm sure this folds out. My cabinet space and a lot of counter space. Next, the neon on this camper caught my eye. This is the Keystone Reign 18RB, RB standing for rear bath. And it's an 18-foot box, pretty nice layout. A little more expensive, but you can tell there's higher quality features in there. So let's take a look at the Keystone Reign 18RB. I haven't seen this one before. So typical couples camper. This one has the Murphy bed, floating table, meaning you can move it around. And then this also looks like it folds out. A lot of counter space. This is by Keystone RV. Refrigerator back here, and then of course the bathroom across the back of the rig. So a typical couples camper design. It looks like a narrow body. Now I see a lot of these SunRays, and this one caught my eye because it has the gate on the front for your toys. So it is a toy hauler, although the toys are being hauled outside, so they're exposed to the elements. So you could get a golf cart on here, a small golf cart, you could get ATVs on here, and you could get some small motorcycles on here. But the box is very small. It's It's a 109E, right? So it's about an 11-foot box, but here it is. Here's a SunRay toy hauler. You could put maybe your golf cart on here, a couple small bikes. Looks like you have a kitchen in the back here. I currently have a Jay Flight 224BH. That's a no-slide bunkhouse. So the Jay Flights, with their warranties and reasonable quality, they always catch my interest. So these were the three at the show that caught my eye. The first one is a Jay Flight SLX 260BH, very similar to the one I have, but just a tad bit longer. And then there's the Jay Flight 210QB. So this is the model that has the bedroom in the front and the dinette and jackknife couch in the back. So that one caught my eye. And then the new model that I saw there was a Jay Flight Sport 170BH. And this one caught my eye because it had a side air conditioner, which meant it was about 9 feet 5 inches high with a side air conditioner, would fit in my garage. With the roof air conditioner, it's 10.3, that would be too high. But that would be the only reason I would go to a smaller rig, would be to put it in the garage. So these three caught my eye. Let's take a look at all three of them. This is a Jayco 260BH, no slide. And you can see there's a kind of a partition here with a curtain to separate the bedroom. There's a couch that flips down. I like that the kitchen is on the service side and that the dinette is on the camp side. You got your refrigerator back here. On the 260, there's no window for the upper bunk, but they do have one for the bottom bunk. The bathroom sink is outside of the toilet and shower area, which helps if you're getting ready to go out and do something. And this is the 210QB that has the rear dinette. So this one will sleep 5. That one will sleep 9. Both priced at the same price. See, this one just has the curtain to separate the front bedroom, and of course with the rear dinette, the toilet and bathroom is in the center. Stove and sink on this side, not a lot of counter space. Here's your refrigerator, some cabinets. This is a jackknife, and then this would collapse to a bed. So you could sleep 3 more back here. For a couple, this would be very comfortable. TV can go there. Give you enough room to kind of hang out if it's raining. But you sacrifice sleeping with the bunk beds. I actually think the bunkhouse looks more open because of that bathroom being in the back. Now this one probably fits in the garage because it has the side air conditioner. So you have the east-west bed, but you do have this corner nook to kind of slide into the back corner so you don't have to climb over somebody. AC unit, not on the roof, so lowers the height. And then you have these single bunks in the back. The WAN board. So, you know, stripped down version. But for a couple, you know, just, you know, with a small kid or something, this wouldn't be too bad. Now there is no sink in here unless you use that. Doesn't have a traditional sink. And here's your backer plate for the TV. Ladder would hook in there. There you see the side air conditioning unit. Single axle. That would probably fit in the garage. Then the NuCamp Tab 400 caught my eye. Now I remember seeing a couple of these units from other YouTubers that traveled in these. So they intrigued me, so I wanted to check it out. 9 feet tall, so it'd fit in my garage. Definitely, you know, you're not gonna put a family of 6 in this thing, but they do have a bunk option feature, so you could potentially sleep 4 in there, you know, probably 2 kids and 2 adults, but this primarily would be best for 1 or 2 people. It has a wet bath, but it's rather large and well appointed. So check out the NuCamp Tab 400. This is the NuCamp 400.
So the tab
Got the show price here.
the gross axle weight rating for GWRs 330.
Single axle all-terrain tires. Got some outside storage here.
2 other questions for you.
Trash in the door. Fire extinguisher. Grip handle. So inside, this will fold down to a bed, but you see you have a table, so that would be your dinette. Here's your pop-up sink. Here's your Dometic range, 2 burner. You have some storage up here and the microwave. TV right here. Nice window over the bed. And this would also fold up into a couch. Refrigerator. Here is the bathroom. It's a wet bath, but it's rather large for a wet bath. It does have heat and air conditioning, and it's 9 feet tall. So something like this would fit in my garage. And you could tow it with something small, right? It's only 3,000 pounds. So you wouldn't need a Ram 2500 to tow it.
Guys, you know, hey, I really wanted to.
So you got these handles to move it around, and then your hookups are on this side. And then finally on my way out, I saw the Coachmen Freedom Select. It's the 19 SE. Now I'm not a big fan of slides, as you probably know if you watch the channel, but this one caught my eye because the slide is only 13 to 15 inches. It doesn't hang way out there to you know, potentially have more problems with a slide. So let's check out the Freedom Select 19 SE by Coachmen. And you know I don't like slides. However, you can see this slide is only about 13 to 15 inches. So the chances of that one warping or getting stuck is much less. This is the Freedom 19 SE. Let's see, show price, RV Value Mart. And then there was a small section that had campground and vendor information. So there was an e-bike vendor in there, and a couple other, I think a gutter guard was in there also, and then a number of campgrounds. Deer Run is a campground that had a nice display there. We may check that one out in Pennsylvania. Pioneer is another campground that was there. We're going there in 2025 for the first time. Colonial Woods is there. We're headed there at the end of October this year. And Blue Rocks, which is near our house, maybe, I don't know, 25 minutes or so, they were there, and I've never camped there, so I grabbed their pamphlet. So they did have another display with lots of campground books, etc. So I did get a lot of information on the New York campgrounds also. And Ohio, there was a lot on Ohio there. This show is small. It's definitely, you know, for $8 is worth it. And then you can walk right across the driveway to the farmer's market after you go to the show, and there's a ton of places to eat in there with really good food. So I had some barbecue chicken in there. Hey look, if this video helped you, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free, it helps me out a lot. Also ring that bell, you'll be notified every time I put up a new video. And give the video a thumbs up, that helps it be seen by a wider audience. But more important than all that, go have some fun out there. Hey, thanks for watching.